Anybody that says just come into crypto, it's all excitement. You don't need any patience. Come into crypto, everything will be fine. Anybody that's been holding Jasmy for the past month will know that's not true. You need the patience of a saint to be in crypto, guys. We had the big break on Jasmy. We've come back down. We've had the retest. We've been hovering along the retest area for 2 weeks now. Boring, boring, boring. It's been waiting for a driving factor. We've been waiting for a catalyst, and that catalyst is Bitcoin, the big daddy, the market leader, breaking and closing above 68,000 and holding it. It's exactly what happened last night. Okay, I'm going to paint a bigger Jasmy picture in this video, guys. A bigger Jasmy picture. I'm going to go over all the indicators, what each one of them mean, what am I looking at, and then, of course, Bitcoin. We're going to start with Bitcoin, in fact, because, like I said, Bitcoin has done something. Bitcoin has done something that it hasn't done since 13th of March 2024. We popped a trend line on here. We haven't broken, we haven't broken, we haven't broken, we haven't broken. And then this is what we've been waiting for, guys. For the first time since March, early March, we've broken and closed above. So we closed the day yesterday. We closed the session yesterday at 68,389. What does this actually physically mean? It means that the buyers have finally got momentum at this resistance zone. Buyers have got momentum here. That's an important thing. That means that the bulls, the buyers, have more confidence buying at this level here now that we've got a break. And it means that the bears are laying off, guys. The bears are waiting for another turn. So what would invalidate this? Simple. Break, close, back into this trend within the next couple of days. Ideally, we want a big candle to the top and then a couple of little candles, pull back, little candles, pulling back, little candles, pulling back, holding this support. And then this is really going to confirm the bull run. Once this is support, that's going to be your confirmation that there's a high probability, a real high conviction that we are going to be starting the new bull run. So that's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin, guys. Monitor this for the next couple of days. Make sure that this head of the candle stays outside of the trend line for the next couple of days. And that's really, really, really going to show that the buyers going into next week really have the confidence to push this market. So we look at dominance as well, and we said that Bitcoin was going to lead the way. Bitcoin was going to lead the way, and for Bitcoin to lead the way into a new market, what's got to happen? People have got to go into Bitcoin to make it the market leader, to make it run into a new market, and then they can come out of the Bitcoin, go into altcoins, and then we can have our alt season. But to have the alt season, you need conviction, and you need Bitcoin to be leading the way. So Bitcoin is currently 58.88% of the market cap, and that's why Bitcoin needs to lead the way. So the next thing we were looking at is the strength of the dollar. How strong is the dollar? How strong is the dollar, and what do we want, guys? Shout out at the screen. Tell you time and time again, we want a shit dollar. We want a weak dollar. Weak dollar equals strong crypto. Weak dollar equals strong speculative assets. So the Dixie, this was the area for the Dixie that we didn't want to beat, which was sitting at 103.58. It's looked like we've had a break and a close above. That was negative. However, look at this rejection candle. That's looking like it's going to be a bearish engulfing. It's pushing us back into trend. So that's good. That's good. We want to pull back in this. We want to pull back in the Dixie. As this pulls back all the way to test this previous low, that's going to give the crypto market the boost that we need. That's going to give the crypto market the boost we need. And think about this, guys. You've got dollars here. Everyone's in dollars. How do we know that they're all in dollars? Everyone's bought dollars here. Everyone's bought dollars here. Everyone's bought dollars here. Everyone's bought dollars here. How do we know that it's getting rejected here? People are selling their dollars here. What can we look for additional confirmation? Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is moving up. That's showing people are going into Bitcoin. What is it that we need to happen? What is it we need to happen, guys? We need the USDT dominance to come down. We need the dollars to come down. We need total 3 to break up. We need Bitcoin to hold support. And we need dominance to finally top out and come back down. And this is what we've got the patience for. This is what we've been waiting for all this time. This is going to be the alt season. This is where the altcoins are really going to outperform Bitcoin. So that was a lot to take in, guys, when we're just talking about Jasmy. But it's important that we're looking at these markets to find out when is likely that Jasmy is going to run. So what I'll be doing here on Jasmy, this is the daily chart. This is the short term. What I'll be doing on Jasmy, we've had the break here. It's all about the momentum. It's all about the momentum. What have we managed to do now? We've managed to put another diagonal trend line. Rejected once, rejected twice, rejected 3 times, and this is the 4th time. So we're squeezing up into the bottom of this now, and we've got to make a move. We've got to make a move to the downside or to the upside. It's a higher probability that we're going to move to the upside because we know that Bitcoin is just broken and closed above. So we know that the thesis is on the buyer's side, the momentum's on the buyer's side. So we're expecting a break to the upside. How can you be more conservative? You can wait for it, guys. Wait for the break. Wait for the break. What happens? How can you take advantage of waiting for a break? Let me show you an example. Let me show you this. So this is your trend line. This is your trend line. You're in a downtrend. You put a lower high, lower low, lower high, and then potentially another lower low. So if we were going to put another lower low in here, let's pull this trend line down. If you were going to put a lower low in here and come back down and carry on the trend and put in this new low, go down to 0.0177 in this example, and then it's hovering around here, it's hovering around here, it's hovering around here, you get a little break. That's 0.182. So if you were breaking here, that's 0.02060. If you're breaking here, that's 0.02161. With these diagonal trends, if you wait for the break and you wait for the close, you know that the bulls have got momentum. You know that you can put your stop losses and protect yourself below the low. It's a powerful thing, guys, risk management. Protect yourself between the previous low. And more importantly, if the trend continues to the downside, the trend continues to the downside, the trend continues to the downside, what happens when you're waiting for the break? Just getting it cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And then you get the confirmation. You've got the confirmation. You know that's the low. Protect yourself there. Bam. You've got a better entry. It's simple, guys. Use a simple trend line with all of your crypto assets. None of this is financial advice, guys. This is just what I'm doing. If I could show you risk management techniques, then I'll be happy. So let me clear this up. So that's what I'm looking for on Jasmy, guys. I'm waiting for the break, and I'm not expecting it to put in a new lower low. I'm expecting it to put in a break and a close above. So that's what I'm waiting for because Bitcoin's telling me that's what I'm waiting for. So we'll have a look at the indicators. Actually, guys, we're building a bit of a Jasmy army here. All I'm getting is Jasmy comments at the moment. We're building a Jasmy army, so we might as well keep a place for the Jasmy army. The place for the Jasmy army is going to be on our Discord group. So get yourself on the Discord group, guys. It's completely free. We've got lots of people we can talk to in there. You got Benton in there, you got Banana Man in there, you got Lyrico in there, Max, you got None the Wiser, not to mention a few. You got some great guys in there. So get yourself in there. Let's build this Jasmy army. Right, indicators. Indicators. So firstly, we got stochastic RSI. We're looking for a cross on the stochastic RSI. It's probably not going to come back down on this time. It's probably not going to come straight down into oversold. So we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. One thing that we can do is identify the cross. When that crosses over, when this crosses over, it starts pulling back up, and Jasmy breaks at the same time. That's giving you additional confirmation. You've got a stochastic RSI cross, you've got a Jasmy break. So we can look at things to give us confluence that we're right. So that's the first thing you can look at. Wait for the stochastic RSI to have a cross. Does it coincide with anything else? We can look at the standard RSI. What do we use the standard RSI for? This is buying and selling pressure. This is more fast moving than the stochastic RSI. The stochastic RSI is more lagging, but the stochastic RSI is great for one thing: overbought, oversold. Use it as your gauge for overbought and oversold. This one, my favorite thing to use an RSI for is divergences. Have we had any divergences? Doesn't look like we've had any divergences here. What would that look like if we did? Divergence would look like this. So we're putting in higher highs, higher lows on the chart, higher highs, higher lows on the chart. And then RSI, what you're putting in, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. What's that creating, guys? That's creating a divergence. That's saying that the bulls need to catch up with the bears, or the bears need to catch up with the bulls, and then the chart needs to reflect that. So that's another indicator that we can look at. And this is the other one as well, guys. This is the money flow, the flow of money. So you think of a bag of money, you think of a bag of money, a bag of liquidity coming into the market and going out of the market. During times like this, let me show you the chart. During times like this, you get bullish sentiment. You've got lots of liquidity coming into the market. Times are good. Times like this, you've got uncertainty. You've got money coming out of the market. And then you've got this on the chart. So what we're looking for on this, we're looking for the money to flow up. We're looking for the money to flow up. We've got a cross down here. The money's coming out of the market, out of Jasmy. We're waiting for it to come back up and come back up. The money flow's starting to come back up. And when we're in the positive territory, price action will start reflecting that. We want to be with the flow of money. We want to be flowing with the money. So we don't want to be up here as you're coming down out of money. You want to be down here as you're coming up into money. So that's the money flow. That's what I'm looking for in the short term, guys. I know there's not too much price action to go by as far as Jasmy coin's concerned at the moment, but it's going to be nice to break this moving average ribbon in the short term. That's sitting around about the 0.1996. So that's bolt together. So once we've got a break and a close, you're going to be above this band, trending bullish, and then we can really start looking for those higher highs and higher lows. But I'll keep you posted anyway, guys. I'm going to start doing more regular Jasmy videos, but let me know in the comments what you want me to cover next. Join the Discord group. Join us in the Discord group, and I'll see you in the next one.